Welcome to PyGrade class on data structures and algorithms. Today we'll have a quick review of linked list. First, let us see what is list. Any linear collection of data elements is referred to as list. And list can be implemented using arrays or linked list. Arrays has the following limitation. The size of the array is fixed. It requires contiguous memory location. For example, if I have to store 5 elements in an array, there has to be continuous empty slots, 5 continuous empty slots to store that array. If the empty slots are present like here and there, you cannot store array elements because array stores elements in continuous memory location and it does not store the elements here and there. It is not scattered data structure. It is like linear, which stores continuous data elements, and to access the elements it is enough if you know the starting address of the first element. So the main limitation is the size of the array is fixed. So even though if we have 5 empty spaces which is scattered around the memory, we cannot store array of 5 elements. So this gives an error message of memory out of bound. So in order to overcome this, we come with a solution called linked list. Even though the empty slots are scattered here and there, we can store the elements and then we can connect the elements. So linked list is an orderly arrangement of linear collection of data elements in dynamically allocated non-contiguous locations in memory is a linked list. So as you can see, the key point here is it is an orderly arrangement of linear collection of data elements. It is also linear, but the point here is it is scattered, dynamically allocated, non-contiguous. Array was contiguous, but linked list is non-contiguous. And linked list is able to overcome the limitations of an array by storing the address of the next element in the series with the value of the element. So along with the value of the element, we have the address of the next element. So it will direct the user to the next element. So even though it is scattered, it is connected in a way such that along with the value you have the address of the next element. So let's look at the linked list representation. Linked list can be visualized as storing data elements on a node. Node is used due to its composite nature. So this is a node structure. It has a value and next address. So linked list example, we have product ID and name which has to be stored in linked list. So initially we have a node and the first product ID and name has been stored in the value fields, and then there is an address field which denotes 50. So the starting address of this linked list is 100. So it goes to 50. In 50 we have the second product data ID and name, and finally you have the address of the next element, that is the third product. So third product has been stored in the address 150. So value fields are product ID and name, and then you have the address. So linked list representation, the value field you can have any number of paths. As we saw in this scenario, there is product ID and name, 2 value fields. The address of the first node need to be stored separately so that it's easy to access the starting of the linked list. And address of the first node in a variable called start. And in order to traverse the whole list, address of the starting node is required. So there are 3 types of linked list. One is singly linked list, doubly linked list, and circular linked list. So this is a reference for the data structures with Villay publications, which gives ease of understanding in simpler terms. Thank you so much for watching. Regards from PyGrade team.